Good afternoon, everybody. And I'm back. My apologies for being away for a while, but we were having trade shows and lots of other work that really didn't involve ski lifts, so figured we'll hold off on the good stuff. But today, we're getting into line work. We'll see if we actually get off the ground. But for now, we're going to be working on portals. So there's Gabby and Kyle are going to start some work there, and we'll just show you how it's done on this beautiful 2012 Doppelmayr fixed grip quad. So come along. So we got Gabby giving Kyle a once over. Kyle has never done line work. He's done lots with the chair, but this is the first one. So Gabby's showing him what we're looking for here. We got the brake forks removed. The lift is locked out, so it can't be run. And we're giving everything a spin, everything a check over. So we're just she's showing Kyle like we're checking for liner depth. We're looking for bearing wear, making sure we can't move the shiv side to side, which is a great indicator that your bearing is completely buggered. And then going up and doing some greasing here. Now I can see that Gabby has not got the lithium out for the brake forks, so I will go get that for her. Okay, well, I gotta get used to this. Generally, I'm the guy up there, but Gabby and Kyle are gonna be doing some line work. I've got complete faith in both of them, and I'll be doing a ride around afterwards to double check everything. But no, they're both been very keen apprentices. They both have their fall arrest training, all the great gear going on here. So we're just gonna get the 3-ton on. So this is a little different than the BM, as you can see on the Doppelmayrs. So see if I can use my finger here. Right there, these hooks actually line up with the cable. So you can get your lever hoist right onto it, and away you go. Gorgeous day. We just did the portals, as you saw, and so we got our top and bottom, because you can run this thing in reverse. It's so nice on these modern lifts. They kind of think of everything. And we got Dave and Sam just over here. They're backfilling. That was electrical. So they had a break in the high voltage that powers snow guns and on-hill lighting. So we just dropped a new cable into the ground, got that all going, and just finished backfilling. Also put some tile in there. It gets quite, I'll show you over here. She gets a little damp over there, so you gotta watch that. But just a beautiful day to be out playing, let me tell you. We'll bring you back here when the excitement continues. All right, well, Gabby and Kyle are making short work of the chair here, giving everything a good once over, and Gabby's doing a great job instructing Kyle what we're looking for when we're doing the line work. We've, of course, just got through 3 weeks of doing line work over at Mansfield, so she is a old pro. So yeah, Gabby and Kyle are just at the next tower there. So before we send them up, we did do a quick review of the line work SOP here. So this basically, as a SOP, is a standard operating procedure. So it just lines out what we're doing to mitigate risk while we're doing line work. So we're basically our radio etiquette, just making sure we're doing the all clear. You get 2 confirmations before the lift is started. Well, first thing we do is to make sure to pull the brake fork so the lift can't be engaged while the cable's off. And of course, the last thing you're gonna do is put the brake fork back in. And you're only doing that when you're gonna be ready to move along. So just an extra, it's one of these things. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I just started getting into SOPs a few years ago, and it's really good review. You know what? There's a reason why airline pilots go through checklists, and doctors have their own checklists when performing surgeries. Like, just review it. We're all on the same page. This is what the expectation is, and it just keeps everyone a little bit safer. It's a dangerous job we do, but we can certainly mitigate the risks through the use of reviewing our policies and ensuring all our safety gear's correct. and that we're utilizing it properly. So we do a lot of training, a lot of review, and just to try to keep everyone safe. But these two are doing a great job. It's gonna tell you what, like, I'm a dad, and they're not quite my kids. They're a little old for that. I guess it could be Kyle's dad. I don't know how to talk about it. I'm not that old. But it's very rewarding seeing folks who had a couple years ago never worked on a chairlift before, now going up and doing line work and doing it really, really well. And I have complete faith in them both. And it's a gorgeous day, and we're all smiling, and I just feel like the old guy sitting down here watching the kids out taking over the world here. It's good. So another thing I helped out with Uplands are these seat covers. Again, a lot of folks take the seat cushions right off, and God bless Doppelmayr really secures the seat cushions to the chairs. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt to take the cushions off. So this is just keeps them out of the sun, keeps them protected. Really works like a charm. So just cleans up the old lift line there. They're made of a really thick vinyl. So these are actually, you know, I bought them from a ski hill I used to work at, and geez, they got to be 20 years old anyway, and they've held up really well. You can see some of them could use a bit of a clean, but no, it's really a nice setup. So just a tip for you guys, like just a heavy duty tarp over your seats will save you a hell of a lot of work taking all your seat cushions off. All right, so Kyle and Gabs just called, and I just confirmed it with them, but what we're looking for here is that we have a derail tower fault. So what that's telling us is that the brake fork has been pulled on the tower, it is registering a fault, and the lift cannot be moved. So again, just a real redundant safety feature. Like, I'm stationed down here, that's part of the job, that nobody else will be at the controls. If I have to go to the bathroom or anything, I would call somebody else, explain the situation, go through the rules, and only if they're comfortable and they understand everything would I then be able to leave. Again, this is really fun work. We all love doing it, but it can be quite dangerous. So we're just trying to reduce risk wherever we can and cover our bases, because tell you what, these are all really good folks, and I want to make sure we can all go home and enjoy time with our families, for heaven's sakes, after having fun in the sun up in the work chair. Oh, and here they come. Got the uphill side done. I think we're going to call it a day and go enjoy a nice long weekend. Look at, they almost look professional. Almost.